Good evening, my name is Cosmo. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be passing the way station here in Tejon, California, or the Grapevine, headed southbound. Here for me, I already start slowing down from back there. My engine brake 25, I'm doing 30. Start slowing down. So what I do here whenever I'm coming up on a way station is I drop my windows, because they'll ask you to they'll put a red light or a green light. Red light means stop, green means go. Red light, they'll tell you what to do. Either they'll pull you over and they'll ask you for your logbook, like where you stop, what time did you start, have you taken your break, stuff of that nature. If they tell you to go around the building, they'll send you to one of those base stations, and they'll just tell you pull it forward. They'll ask you for the same thing: logbook, registration, insurance, your license, and they'll start inspecting your truck, make sure everything's legit.
B-lane, circle the building, go to inspection bay number 2. Circle the building to your right, inspection bay number 2.
And just like that. Right now we'll just see what happens. I've had her before, and she had me here for like 2.5 hours last time. Let's see how this inspection goes. Should be all right. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. Good evening, ma'am. How you doing?
How are you?
So far, can't complain. How about you?
Okay, these are not allowed. They can't be red.
Okay.
Okay, those have to be amber.
Yes, ma'am.
If they only came on when the turn signals are on,
Okay.
that would be okay. But because they stay completely lit up the whole time the lights are on,
They have to come off.
they have to be amber. They can't be red.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So let's have your driver's license.
Yes, ma'am.
Your current address.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You don't have to do anything. I'm good. I know it's probably habit for you. You were raised that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you empty or loaded?
Loaded.
Okay. Shipping papers, please. I do appreciate the gesture.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, like I said, it's a habit for even for young people and young misses. It's still ma'am, but they get offended.
And I do that also. You know, especially since I started working here.
Oh yeah, but I don't think that's. I think it's gonna go out of style nowadays, because I've had problems before. I tell people like, ma'am, and
Well, you know, yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so you have wine on here, right?
yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
And you're going to Santa Fe Springs?
Yes, ma'am.
Coming from Modesto.
Yes.
Okay, so now I need. Are you running an ELD?
County.
Santa Fe Springs is the LA you're talking about, right?
Pretty much LA County, yeah.
Okay, I'll check the mileage on it because you might not really need an ELD. If that's all you're doing. I'll check the mileage.
Yeah, that's why I've
Okay. Thank you.
registration, insurance is in the first, right there. Those.
Okay, registration for truck and trailer?
The registration for the trailer's there, because
You'll have to get it for me.
yes, ma'am. I'll do it through this one. Here you are, man.
Where's your yard out of?
Ontario? Yeah, they're just doing their walk around. They'll check your tires, make sure there's like no slippage on the brakes, everything is cool, your lights. Then they'll tell you like to turn your turn signals. You'll see right now. Yeah, so your right, your left, your brakes, and then they'll do a walk around again on the other side. They'll check your tires like for pressure, make sure they're good, none of them are low or anything like that, or like they have a flat. And then most scales nowadays have like that thermal one, so you know they'll catch you before you even come in here. But that's why it's always good to carry like a hammer, because they'll do it with the steel bar. So a hammer's good, and then I also carry a pressure gauge, tell you how much pressure you have and stuff. It's always good to carry those. Yes, ma'am.
Turn your key off and open the hood for me, please.
Yes, ma'am. Do you need me to wait outside or inside the truck? Right now they'll check like your power steering. They'll make sure that your bands, all that's good stuff. Everything that in your pre-trip you're supposed to check, they'll check right now. Make sure your coolant level is good. There's no blown hoses. There's no leaks. Nothing like that. You know, anything that's worn out or damaged, you should repair. They'll check your power steering coupler, make sure it's not welded, the bushings aren't bad, stuff like that. So, you know, so you always got to do your pre-trip, and then whatever comes up, just tell your company, or like as the owner operator, just fix it yourself. Should be fine. Pretty much common stuff, you know. If you have it in tip-top shape, though, they don't really bother you. That's what I was saying. Look, always carry one of these right here. These are lifesavers. This right here. This clutch. It'll tell you like your tire pressure.
On the steering wheel, rock it back and forth.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the only reason
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going to write it because I don't want you to get put out for 10 hours. You can't prove because you don't have 8 days worth of logs in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I have your wheels chopped, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I need you to release the brakes on your tractor and your trailer. And I'm not writing you for these either. But
Take
let
'em-
them know these need to be changed to amber.
Amber? Got it.
Okay. Now release them.
Oh, they were released.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now turn your key to the on position.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me how much air you have.
100?
Okay, that's perfect. Shut the key off. Okay, I'm gonna go under the truck.
Yes, ma'am.
Watch for me in the mirror. When I get to the back of the trailer on this side, I'll come out. I'll look at you in the mirror. I'll wave.
Got it.
When I wave at you, push down on the foot brake. Hold it down till I tell you to release it.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. Let me see. Hold up. I think I have a. Where's the cap? No, I lost the charger. Yeah, this is where they make you step on the brake. Hold on to it for a minute, like so. Then they make sure that nothing of your air comes out. That's why when you do your pre-trip in cab, they make you step on the brake and hold it. This to check any leaks in your truck and trailer, your couplings, your tanks, your hose, any pretty much just air leak. They'll do that here too. Just keep an eye on it. Be all right. And this way you gotta have like good strength in your foot. Yes, ma'am.
Alright, go ahead and set your brakes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a camera in your windshield?
Yeah, dash cam.
Alright. Show me your fire extinguisher and your triangle. Good luck on your new career.
It's going.
I was a driver for over 25 years, so
Change?
yeah, I'm glad I'm not out there anymore. You know what? Be careful.
Oh no, that's why I keep the dash cam.
Stupid.
I keep a dash cam and I started wearing this one.
There's so much lack of knowledge. Okay, you only have two.
The other one's right there on the other side. Yeah,
Where?
right here, behind the hose. Yeah, on this side,
I'm just trying to look at this. Okay.
right there.
All right.
I just haven't placed it in.
Go ahead, close that.
Yes, ma'am.
Close your lid.
Yeah, no, I keep the dash cam for that reason because I heard that they're trying to make the insurance now be $5 million. So I've been seeing a lot of people say that cars have been coming out and just.
Yeah, let me look at it. This company has a really good score. Maintenance and they don't have anything. Score of 70. So the higher your score, the worse it is. When you get up close to 100, that's pretty pretty bad. But it's not showing anything in here.
Oh, okay.
You know, unsafe driving, hours of service. Because that's what first comes up when we put in the company.
Driver fitness, is that like you being healthy, or is that like just the driver like
Being compliant.
oh, okay, just being a dick?
Yeah. And you're compliant with what you have to work with.
Well, yeah, I mean
You're running your logbook, you know, and you don't have enough days because there are circumstances that you still can run a paper log. And that is if you don't go more than 150 miles. You don't do that more than 8 times in a month.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's why I was asking you the questions I was asking you. Okay, with what you're doing, yeah, you are going over the 150 miles, but if you're not doing that more than 8 times in a month, you can still use the paper log.
Oh.
If it's intrastate, meaning a California load,
Yeah.
loading and unloading in the state of California, if you from your hub,
So like if you
stay within the 100-mile radius, you don't even have to have a logbook.
oh, really?
But if you go, once you step outside that 100-mile radius, you're required to have a paper logbook. Okay? Listen. If you then travel more than 150 miles from your hub,
Yeah.
and you do that more than 8 times in a month,
Oh.
then you're required to have the ELD. If you don't do it more than 8 times in a month, you can still use the paper log.
So let's say, like, if you were asking me, if I only do 2 trips.
If you only did 2 trips in a month,
No, if you do 2 trips a week, that's only 8 a month, right?
right?
You don't have to have the.
Right. You can still run a paper log. You have to have a logbook.
Oh, wow.
But you can still run paper.
Huh. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, because like everybody just says like you can't move.
All of this was really hard even for us to learn because of the now interstate.
Oh yeah, for
doesn't
sure.
matter. However, interstate gets the first 150 miles. After loading, they get the first 150 miles free.
Oh, and then everything else is just EOD after that.
After they run that 150 miles, they have to be logged in.
Got it.
So they can run that off duty.
Then that's another question. So let's say if I was coming down empty, right? And I had 10 hours
If you were coming down empty from where?
from let's say Modesto, and my hours run out in Castaic, and I'm 70 miles from my hub, can you use that as personal time to like stop for the week, or do you have to do your 10 there? Because I've been seeing a lot of videos about that, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna ask because I'm here.
I'll be right back.
Let me close it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta change that one. Cool. So I gotta change that one to amber. Cool. No, this one. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Oh,
Okay, this side is examples of the appropriate use of personal conveyance, while
it.
off duty for personal conveyance include, but are not limited to, these are what you can do.
got it.
These do not qualify.
Got it. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. You know what's crazy? I appreciate it because so I just started and
We're here to help. See that sign up there? We're the best. We're the best here because why? Because we're for the driver.
I appreciate
The
that.
tie goes to the runner. Tie goes to the driver.
Appreciate that. No, but you guys.
I mean, we're here to teach you guys because we know there's a lot out there that you guys don't. They're not teaching you.
That's one of the reasons I was gonna tell you right now. I'm like, I recorded this because I was coming up the scale and I was
Recorded what?
like coming up the scale, like
Did
this.
you record our whole inspection right now?
No, just like when I would.
It doesn't matter. It's legal for you to do that.
I
So.
was coming up the scale and I was just telling because I'm gonna make a video and I'm like, you inspect every morning, you should be fine. Because I know there's drivers that come out and they're like, what are you inspecting me for? I'm like, if your airbag's blown, you're a danger on the road. And I'm like,
Every morning, wouldn't you? And your post trip too. At the end of the day, before you climb into that sleeper, go around. Go around and thump your tires.
yeah,
You'll once you run into a couple of flat tires, you'll learn the
Oh, yeah.
noise with the thumper. Okay? Wouldn't you much rather find your flat tire before you went to bed rather than first thing in the morning when you're ready to leave?
Yeah. See, and that's the reason why, like, right now it's coming up. I was like, I'm gonna make a video because I was like, it's just because I've been watching a lot of TikTok and YouTube videos, and it's like, why are the scares here for? I'm like,
don't believe everything you see on there.
so that's why I was like, I was gonna make one where it's like, if you come up the scale, look, they don't bother you, just listen to them.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. Like they're here.
If you're doing what you should do, you should never you shouldn't have any worries at all.
Yeah.
Which is the best way to be as a truck driver. Like I say, I was a truck driver for over 25 years.
So how does it change for you? Like,
I could go back to work for any company I've ever worked for. Why? Because my license is
still good. So let me ask you this: how has it changed? Like,
how's it changed?
yeah, driver wise.
There's no camaraderie out there.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
There's too much I can't say that because that would be being, different kind of truck driver out there now. Than there
Steering wheel holder?
Than there used to be. I learned a lot from some pretty old, smart guys, that were drivers.
See, I left for it.
My travels out there.
Yeah, because when I started, I learned from an older guy. And he used to tell me the same thing. He's like, look, if you know how to park and you see somebody struggling, get out and help them. Because nowadays I see people just sit there and waiting to get hit when they can just come out and be like, look, you're going to hit my truck? I'll teach you.
The last time that I went back to truck driving, I went back because I was driving bottom dumps locally.
Oh, okay.
And the work got slow, so I went back to work doing 7 Western. Actually, it was just pretty much Washington State back in the week. I only did it for 6 months
And
when I went back because I almost got ran over in the truck stop 3 times. Just walking from my truck to go inside to get my shower, eat, whatever. I almost got ran over. Why? Because the people they're not paid. They're just
that and everybody's in a hurry.
just crazy,
Like
All craziness out there.
in Mississippi, that guy, there was somebody that got ran over not that long ago too. And now it's weird because I've never had that issue where they're saying like at the truck stop you should wear a full-on vest. And I'm like,
definitely gonna, I mean, you're watching anyway, but even when you're watching, and there was one time I'm going like this to the guy and I'm moving out of his way, and then right where he would have hit me, he's like, oh, and then he sees me.
so it's not the same, huh?
It's bad, yeah, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Too many people not obeying the rules,
I appreciate you guys, the work you guys do. I know you guys got a lot of, excuse my language, you got a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit from people. But I don't know if you get this a lot. I was gonna say thank you because I'm like, not for nothing. It does suck they inspect you and stuff, but I'm like, you're keeping 80,000 pounds off of people's.
Yeah, that's where sometimes I'm like, whoa,
Of course, right now.
of some of the people that are behind the wheel of these vehicles, it's just crazy. I mean, and I'm not judging anyone, but I'm just saying they're just not trained enough. I get it. You don't really get it in experience until you're out there. I know that. But yeah.
Yeah, but the training I've seen some, yeah.
There is no
4 weeks and you're out, and I'm like, they didn't let me go alone until I was with somebody for 6 months.
Yeah, see, now
And-
that's good.
And they were like, no, you got to do this. Like I was telling you, he was that. And just like that, see, we're out. Nice. We got our new sticker. Everything's legit. Come on, man. What more can you ask for? Appreciate her. She was nice. Be kind. Comply. You want to know why people are like, oh, no. I appreciate them because they're keeping you and me safe out on the road. As much as you want to talk shit about them, dude, they're making sure that the roads are good, that the trucks are good to be out on the road, so you don't kill a 4-wheeler or yourself. Because some people can't. It's crazy to me how some people get their licenses, bro.